Hey everyone, happy Monday. So it's the last Monday in April and I am excited for May. April has been traditionally a tough month in the past for me. Lots of hospitalizations and bowel obstructions. So I am kind of glad to get rid of April. My dad had to have surgery, for his heart last week. And last year my sister had to have her kidney removed. So even though April's my birthday month, I'm not loving April lately. So I'm glad to see April go bye-byes very, very soon. I'm going to give people just a few minutes or a few seconds actually to jump on here. If you're watching, I recommend grabbing a piece of paper and pencil or pen to write down these tips and tricks because there's like over 40 of them and you can write down the ones that resonate with you. Just so that you have them kind of like as a cheat sheet nearby, maybe keep them by your oil supplies so that you remember that there's different ways that you can use your oils and your doTERRA products that aren't traditional, not the typical ways that we have been taught to use them because there are so many different things out there. And doing all of my research today to do this video, I have learned so much, and I know there's probably 1,000 more, and we would be here all night if I had to share all of them with you. So my suggestion is to grab a paper and pen and write them down, and then maybe even type them out. So I did that actually. I typed mine out, and I'm going to be reading from there, but I'm also going to put it in a place in my home that I can access it very easily. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Don. All right, we're going to get started since I have so much to talk about. I actually got a breakfast tray, and I put all of the products that I'm going to be talking about on the breakfast tray, so it's easy and convenient, and some of them didn't even fit, so I have them here. So we're going to get started. All right, so just to reiterate, we are talking about oil, doTERRA oil products and oils, their tips and tricks and cool little hacks that you guys can do with their stuff. The very first one is kind of like just a little tip or a trick. It's not quite a hack, but I guess it could be. They sell on Amazon and I'm sure online at other stores, maybe like the oil tool stores, these really cool rollers that fit on the 5 milliliter and the 15 milliliter oil bottles from doTERRA. Hey, Michelle. I got these and I love them. I think that I posted a link this past weekend. So they were like $8 or $9 for maybe 12. And why you want to get these to make life easier for you is because they actually fit right on doTERRA bottles. Like if I push that down, it fits right on there. So it kind of eliminates some of the need to actually buy roller bottles. Plus you're upcycling your empty doTERRA bottles. You can actually put this on the blends or the oils that don't need to be diluted. You can actually put this right on it. So let's say this was a full bottle of oil and it's Serenity, which I don't normally need to dilute. My skin doesn't have any kind of sensitivity to it. So I can actually just put the roller ball top on there and then just use it straight out of the bottle if I want to use it topically. So you let's say you have 2 oils, like you want to use one Serenity for your diffuser and one for on your body. This is a good way to do it. Or you can actually take the empty. So this is actually an empty. I actually just ran out and put any of your oils that you maybe use, let's say for example for sleep, in this bottle. So let's say you use Serenity, cedarwood, vetiver, wild orange, what others? Marjoram or whatever. And that's kind of your sleep blend. So you can put all of those oils in here, top it off with coconut oil, put on the roller, and you got your very quick, very easy personal roller, which it looks cool, right? Because it's got, the oil right on there. And if you can't remember, you can always label it sleep, but to me, Serenity is sleep. So that's what I do with this one. I make my own little concoction of my sleep oils for this. So you can get these, like I said, on Amazon and other websites, like Oil Tools or aromatools.com. So that's just one little trick. The other thing is what you can do for your diffusers to make life really easy, really simple, is to take your favorite blends of oils that you like in your diffusers. So if you have a blend that you use all the time, let's say for mine it's sleep, I put all my sleep oils in here, and I don't top them off with coconut oil or whatever. I just put as many drops as I need. Let's say I want to do 30 of each or whatever. And then this is my dropper, and I label it sleep oil or sleep blend, and this is my dropper. And I just put 2 or 3 drops of that blend into our family's diffusers in each room every night. It just makes it so easier than just going through each single individual oil bottle. It's just, that's too much hassle for me. So if there's like an immunity blend that you like to diffuse daily besides like just On Guard, you want to do On Guard and whatever else, you know, you can do this. Just so put everything together in a dropper bottle. It's just so easy. And you know, you can get these glass droppers off of Amazon or wherever pretty cheap. So those are 2 little tips and tricks. They're actually not even on my sheet. So let's get into the ones on my sheet. All right, so let's see where it is. We're gonna first start off with the shampoo and conditioner. Okay, so I love doTERRA shampoo. I've talked about it in other videos, so you can go back and watch it. This label's already rubbing off. But you can use it for other things besides cleansing your hair. So you can use it as a shaving cream. So let's say you ran out of shaving cream. I actually don't even use shaving cream anymore. You can use this. You can add a squirt into your bubble bath. It's pH balanced, so you can use it for children. It's safe for children as their bubble bath. There's no toxins, right? So it's a safe bubble bath alternative. Hey, Kim. Hey, Carrie. I'm trying to say hello, Kelly. Hi. Say hi to everyone. What you also can do is take some sugar, just plain old white sugar, and get geranium oil and put a drop or 2 of geranium oil in the sugar, and then add a squirt of your doTERRA shampoo. And you can use that on your scalp as a stimulating and exfoliating scalp cleanser. So this would be like a deep thing. So maybe if you need to do it, like if you use a lot of styling products, maybe like once a week, or maybe it's just your once a month thing. This is just cleans out your follicles really, really well. And the geranium is really good for your hair. So that's the shampoo. So if you don't have that yet, I highly recommend getting it. It's one of my very favorite things. Now for the conditioner, the conditioner smells like peppermint. You can also use this as a shaving cream in a pinch, or as your regular shaving cream if you prefer. Another thing you can do with it is you can take a spray bottle, a glass spray bottle, or even plastic, I guess, and squirt some of this conditioner into it, fill it up with distilled water, and use it as a detangler. So if you have children whose hairs get really knotty, or if you have hair that gets really knotty, you can use it as a very light detangling mist. I think this is awesome. Way, way, way more better than buying those detanglers for your children that are in the store and who knows what the heck is in them. You can also add essential oils to it too if you like. If you want your children's hair to smell really yummy, I recommend like Citrus Bliss. The thing is, be careful if you're going in the sunlight because it can lighten their hair since it has the citrus oils. So if you're afraid about that, you know, add other, maybe a flower oil or even spearmint. That might be good for your children's hair. It smells really yummy. Or peppermint helps them stay alert and they can smell it through school. If you have, and I don't have this, so I can't show the bottle, root to tip serum. I talked about it last week in the video. You can actually use that on your dry, cracked cuticles, on your fingers. All right, so it's supposed to be for your hair, but you can use it on dry, cracked skin on your fingers and your nails, and then anywhere on the rest of your body if you have really bad dry, cracked skin. All right, the foaming hand wash. So doTERRA makes a really, really good foaming hand wash with On Guard. You can use this to clean your makeup brushes. It's awesome. You can also wash your produce. So your apples, you know, any of your the produce from the store that's full of germs, I'm sure, and dirt, whatever. You can very effectively wash your produce with this. You can also use an empty HD clear, and I don't have an HD clear face wash because I don't really suffer from too much acne, so I never bought that. But if you use the HD Clear bottle and you empty it out, it's kind of like this big. It's like perfect for your purse. You can, when you're done with that, have it empty and fill it with the On Guard concentrate. With the On Guard hand foaming wash and a little bit of water. You know, can do half and half. And then you can make your own chemical-free hand soap that you put in your purse to take with you on the go. So I know I'm so doTERRaized, or whatever you call it, that when I go to like the movies or to the stores and I have to use their soaps, their hand soap, I'm like, like I don't know. I just really don't want to use theirs, but you have to. So now you can use your own, bring it with you. So it's on the go, but it's safe. So I thought that was a cool one. Let's see. Okay, what the next one is toothpaste. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with their toothpaste besides making you have very, very good white, healthy, clean teeth. You can use it to polish your silver if you have silver. I don't have silver, only silver jewelry, which you can use it to polish your jewelry. You can use it to clean glass stovetops. I don't have one of those, but you can use it if you did. You can apply it to your nails as a natural nail buffer, which is cool. You can also apply it to like blemish spots that you have at nighttime. What it would do is it would dry up those spots and disinfect them. So I thought that was really a good tip. Cool, huh? You can even use it as a deodorant. So I've never done that because I'm pretty happy with their deodorant, but you can use the toothpaste as a deodorant. It has been done. So not all of these tips and tricks I have personally tried. There's like over 40, but I've compiled them from doTERRA leaders and customers and their testimonials and their suggestions. So this is a compilation of a lot of different people's ways they use these products. All right, so on to if you have the doTERRA cleaning concentrated cleaner or the doTERRA laundry detergent. I actually did do this one. I do this, keep this in my purse. You can take an empty roller bottle and fill it with the concentrated cleaner or the laundry detergent. And that is your on-the-go stain stick. So let's say you're messy or your children get stains a lot. Keep it in your purse, just like you get blueberries or ketchup or whatever on your shirt. You can just roll it on there, and it kind of like is a pre-treater, a stain stick, and then when you go home, launder it as usual. So that's a really cool thing, and I do that. And people, I work in a cafeteria, and I've had to like give it to people to use when they were in a bind. You can also take the On Guard concentrate, and if you have one of those steamer mops, you can squirt some of it in your steamer mop, so it helps to clean your floors even more effectively and remove any kind of stains. All right, the next one is Correctex. So Correctex is our ointment that's full of tons of beautiful essential oils. This is like your do everything ointment. You can use it like in as an alternative to like Neosporin. It doesn't have a petroleum base, and petroleum is nasty, so you don't want that. But you can also use it for like under the eyes. So people use it for under eye puffiness, and I have done that. You can use it for dry, chapped skin. You can use it on your lips as a ointment or even as a lip gloss. So some people have put, and I haven't tried this yet, my lips are pretty full, but you can put a drop of peppermint oil with it, and it will act as a lip plumper, an all-natural lip plumper. I like it. It feels so good, and my lips are chapped today. What else? You can use it for bug bites, so keep it in your purse, dry cuticles, and cold sores. So it is and you only need a teeny tiny bit. Also, I forgot to write it down. You can use it for like new tattoos. Just use a little bit of it though. A little bit really goes a long way. This tube I've had this tube like a year already. I mean, I don't use it every single day, but now I might with knowing all the tips and tricks I can do with it. So that is the Correctex. Now we're gonna talk a little bit about some oils that you can, different things you can do with oils that you're not educated on usually, like different things that you've probably not known that you can do with these. Hey, Marcina. So the first one is Melaleuca. So Melaleuca, you can add this to your fresh flowers, your fresh cut flowers. it will help preserve the life of your flowers. So I did that with the flowers my husband bought me for my birthday, the yellow roses. And they're still growing really, really well. Like I have them right here. Let's see some of them. So I've added them to that. I added the Melaleuca to the water, along with that little packet they give you. What else? You can add Melaleuca to the wash cycle when you're doing your laundry in the washing machine. And what it does is it disinfects your laundry and makes it smell fresh. You can also combine it with frankincense and then with fractionated coconut oil and put it on, this is for all the women out there, put it on an organic tampon and insert it and leave it in overnight to combat yeast. So that's a good one. I did not know about that. I do not know where you get organic tampons from, so do not ask me. I've never researched them. If you know like where to get organic tampons from, post in the comments for me. If you're just hopping on, grab a piece of paper and a pencil because you're going to want to write these tips down, but you can always rewatch the video. All right, the next one is DDR Prime. So DDR Prime typically, is used for cellular health, and I use it for my daughter for focus and concentration. But there's other things you can do with it. So those same flowers, let's say they've been hanging around and you've had them for a week or two and they're starting to like get limp, especially roses, they tend to droop. You can add 2 drops to your flowers to help boost them and freshen them up. So that's what I did actually before the video because they were starting to look a little bit like sad, and they're already looking way more fresh now. So DDR Prime to your wilting flowers. If you have really stubborn acne, what you can do is you can take DDR Prime and put it in a roller bottle with coconut oil or castor oil or whatever carrier oil you prefer, and roll it on your acne. It's especially if your acne is really, really stubborn and it's just not going away. This is a good one for that. It is also good from preventing dogs from chewing things that they should not. So if you're watching, my sister-in-law Amy has a new puppy. I do not know if it chews. I haven't heard that complaint from her. But if it does start to chew, you can actually put it in like a spray bottle with some water and spray it on the areas in your home where you do not want the dog to chew. I think even, oh, it's another one. So this is for anti-chewing for dogs. Okay, so the next one, we're going to jump back to another product. This is Serenity Soft Gels. These are fantastic to get a really good night's sleep. So if that's something you really struggle with, I highly recommend getting these soft gels. But the trick and the tip is, it's like a little hack, that you can take 2 or 3 of these and pop them or just throw them in your bath water. And do this like for yourself before bed or for your kids to settle them down. And it really helps to soothe them. So if I took baths, I totally would be doing this. It kind of makes your bath into like a relaxing bath oil. Okay, let's see. Rosemary and lavender. So rosemary and lavender are really, really good oils to add, ladies, to your mascara. So just a drop of each into your existing mascara. And what it's going to do, it's going to help strengthen and lengthen those lashes. Plus, it'll help declump your mascara. So I get really frustrated with mascara because it dries out really quickly. This kind of rejuvenates it. Another thing you can do is you can get an empty mascara tube, really wash out maybe an old one, or I didn't want to deal with that, so I just bought empty ones on Amazon, and put castor oil in there, and then add a couple drops of lavender and Melaleuca, and use that as a serum for your eyelashes when you're going to bed at night, and it helps to help them grow. You can also put it on your eyebrows. So if you're over plucker or your hair just seems to be thinning, especially on your eyebrows, you can use it like that little spoolie on there and help grow some of your facial hair back. All right, let's see. Lost my place. Okay, so the deodorant, the doTERRA deodorant, besides using it for actual deodorant, you can put it between your thighs and under your girls. If you experience any type of chafing or like where your skin will rub together. So this is a good thing to do, especially in the summertime. I always do that before I go to like Cedar Point or something because there's a lot of walking and I don't want to get that rash. Let's see. This one is a good product. If you guys don't have this yet, you got to try it. This is a doTERRA's mud mask. And this tube, again, I'm like, I don't do it every week, which I should, but sometimes I don't have enough time. I think I have like this much more left, and I've had it for over a year. So it really lasts a long time. You can use this besides putting it on your face to help pull out impurities. You can use it as an armpit detox. So I did this when I started using the natural deodorant because I had been using regular chemical deodorant since I was, 15, 14, 13, whenever you start using deodorant. And my poor little armpits were probably full of chemicals. So I use this as a detox. You leave it on like 10 to 15 minutes and wash it off, and it just helps to pull out those impurities. You can also use it on blemishes on your body. If you have swollen bites from bugs, what happens is the clay in here, it increases circulation and healing to the area. So it really helps with boo-boos, like bug bites and stuff. The mud mask is fantastic on its own. You don't even really need a hat for it. It's so great. Let's see, Virage Toner. So this is the Virage Toner. It's part of our skincare line. And personally, I love the Virage skincare line the best. It's just my kind of thing. Oh, I'm sorry, I just got distracted reading Holly's thing. So she said she added lavender hair to mascara, and she swears she gets sleepy from it. Yeah, that's what I heard too. So just, putting the lavender on your lashes with the Melaleuca can actually help with getting you ready for your bedtime routine and helping you lull yourself to sleep more. So back to the Virage Toner. Thank you for sharing, Holly. This is a great toner for your face, but you can use it other ways. You can use it on your face as a setting spray for your makeup. So when you're done with your makeup, spritz it all over and it can set your makeup. It is also good, and I used it this way today, to spray on your hair. So I did it when my hair was wet. You can use it for a super soft hold and to give you like beachy waves. So what I did was, like, I have really fine hair and it tends to slip out of my ponytails and my buns. So this just added some texture to it so it would like grab and stay. I heard other people use it on their hair dry, like in the middle of the day when your hair gets really limp, as a refresher. So a hair refresher. So that's the serum. Or the toner. I'm sorry. That was the Virage Toner. Coconut oil. So where to go? So doTERRA, their coconut oil, their fractionated coconut oil, can be used as an eye makeup remover. So this is a really easy way to get your makeup off really quick, chemical free, and it even takes off waterproof makeup too. So, just squirt it on a cotton ball and swipe it. It's really, really easy. It's good for your skin. Plus, it's another thing that helps to increase your eyebrow and eyelash growth. You can also use it as a personal lubricant. Just a little tip there. Lemon and lavender. So you can use, and you don't have to do lemon lavender. You can do whatever scent you prefer. But if you take a roll of toilet paper and you put maybe 5 or 6 drops of either lemon or lavender, those are just, suggestions, on the inside of the toilet paper tube, when people go to use the toilet paper, it just lightly freshens the air and it makes it smell good. So I thought that was a fun one. You can also do 5 or 6 drops of oils such as eucalyptus, grapefruit, or lemon in your vacuum cleaner in the bag or the filter. And then that way when you're vacuuming, you're freshening your house naturally. All right. Another thing you can do is you can take the coconut oil or whatever carrier oil you like, put a little bit in your hands, and add your favorite oil that you want to smell to the coconut oil, and then rub your hands together and then pull it just like on the ends. So if you have dry, frizzy, brittle ends, this could be a nice leave-in conditioning treatment. All right, so we're on to lemongrass. So I was going to paint my nails And I was going to do that for this video to show that it actually really does work. So instead of using the toxic nail polish removers, which are really drying and harsh to your skin and they smell like terrible, you can actually do lemongrass. So at first when I did it, I didn't feel like it was effective. I put it on the cotton ball and it was taking forever and I was getting frustrated because I'm not a person who wants to sit around and wait, like trying to get it off. I'm really working at it. So then I read, take a drop on each nail and like wait a minute, like don't move. And then you can use the cotton ball and hold it and like swipe it off. And it comes off so much easier. You may have to reapply one more drop on each, but it does effectively remove nail polish without chemicals and it smells good. So I love that trick and I have actually done that one. To get every single oil out of your empty bottles, this is a really great tip. There's actually 2 ways you can do it. And I'm a person who wants to get every single drop out of her oils, especially expensive oils like frankincense. So what you can do is just take water, like a bowl of water, and soak your empty oil bottles in there. It's going to get the oil out of that, and then you use that water to fill your diffusers. Isn't that incredible? So you're not wasting anything. The other thing you can do is you can take Epsom salts and put a little bit in each bottle, then put each bottle into a container of Epsom salts and let the Epsom salts draw that the extra little drops that are in your oils out. And then you can use that Epsom salt as a bath soak. And what I would like to do, oh, thank you, Holly. She likes my hair up. What I like to do is put oils together that make sense. So like I'll do like calming oils together in one lot for my bath. Or I actually don't take baths. I wish I did. My daughter's baths because she does. Or you can use it like if you don't take baths or you don't have a bathtub, you can do it as a foot soak. So you can have like a mason jar full of Epsom salts with your oils in them and like label them like calming or energizing or detoxing. And then you can use those and pour it into a bowl and soak your feet whenever you feel. So just put oils together that would make sense, right? So now I really want to have a foot soak. Okay, so the next one is, I didn't grab it out of my purse to show you. It's the hand sanitizing mist. So you can use this for everything, but like a good thing to use to clean your glasses. So if you get streaky, yucky, gross glasses and your telephone, use the hand sanitizing mist to clean them with. The next oil actual tip is Balance. Where's Balance? There's so many oils. I know I have Balance here somewhere. Well, you guys know what it looks like. So Balance, the tip for Balance, it's making me mad that I can't find it. To use with the Balance oil. So Balance is our grounding oil. It keeps your emotions grounded. It helps you chill out. What you can do with it is after you've done waxing, so let's say you do an eyebrow wax or bikini wax or even leg waxing, you can apply Balance directly because it's already got some coconut oil to that area where it might be some inflammation and redness. That's a good one. I wax my own eyebrows and I'm going to try that next time because I always, since I have really sensitive skin, I always have redness there. So I'm going to apply the Balance oil to it. You can also use Balance oil on bug bites. If your babies have diaper rash, and this was a cool one, which I didn't know, and I'm going to do this next time. You can apply it to a site before you give blood. So if you know where they normally take your blood or tell them where you want on which arm, you can apply Balance there to beforehand, and it's supposed to help. Okay, the next one is Aroma Touch. So Aroma Touch is our massage blend. It's great for doing or giving massages. It feels very good, great for inflammation and helping with muscles and joints. But it's also really good for ear congestion when you're flying. So if you're a frequent traveler and you hate that pressure that you get when you fly or in your ears, you can take a couple drops of the Aroma Touch and rub them around your ears. Don't put the oils in your ears. You never put oils in your ears, but just around your ears. You can also use this, rub it on your feet and your calves before you fly. so that you have really good circulation. With a long flight especially, you don't like, you know, to have your blood pooling. So this would be a good thing to promote circulation, and it will give you more energy when you land. So get some Aroma Touch if you're going to be traveling this summer. Digest Zen. So typically, you know, most people know to use this for digestive issues and acid issues, but you can use this for congestion on your sinuses. So you just take a little bit and roll it, you know, if you're stuffed up, and roll it on your sinuses. And you can also put it on the reflex point of your toes for your sinuses. It helps to clear them up. It's amazing. So if you run out of Breathe or Peppermint, you know, grab your Digest Zen. Sometimes you don't always have every single oil with you, but you have another one. So now this is a great, you know, trade-off. You can use Digest Zen. The next one is Immortelle. So Immortelle is our anti-aging blend. So this is a beautiful oil to use, and it comes undiluted. So when you get it, there are just pure oils in there. There's no carrier oil. You can use it on your face. You know, that's what it's supposed to be for, fine lines and wrinkles and for great skin. But there's so many other things you can do with Immortelle. So you can use this as your owie stick. If you have cuts or scrapes or bumps. So if you can carry it, you know, in your purse for your kids, if that happens. You can put it on your scars after like surgery or injuries. You can use it to help with tissue repair and for circulation to those scars. This was a really cool thing. So this tip is you take about half, which is what I have left here, half of a bottle, and you add it to a full bottle of doTERRA's coconut oil. So one half of this goes into a full bottle of this. And if you're pregnant, you can rub it on your belly and your thighs and your breasts, wherever you may get those horrible marks that women get when their bellies are expanding and their bodies are expanding from weight gain. This is to prevent those. So really, really great prevention that smells good and it's good for you. You can also use it for afterbirth as a peri spray. So take about 1/3 of the Immortelle and add it to a spray bottle with some distilled water or regular water or whatever. Or you could do a fractionated coconut oil. You can do that instead of water. Actually, that's probably like a way better moisturizer for you. And spray it, you know, when after you give birth, where it's very sore down there. It's been a long time since I did that, but gave birth. But I wish I would have had these oils because that would have made my pregnancy and my labor go so much better. Okay, the next one is myrrh. So where is myrrh? Here it is. So myrrh, typically, most people know to use myrrh for skin health, anti-aging. What you can also use myrrh for, and somehow a lot of this right now is about babies and pregnancy, you can use myrrh to help the umbilical cord to heal and to actually fall off a little bit sooner, because I know it's so disgusting seeing that umbilical cord, you just want to pull it off. But you can use myrrh on that, like 1 drop of myrrh, and you can dilute it too for babies. You can also use it as a nail strengthener. So you can put it with some fractionated coconut oil and put it on your cuticles and on your nail every night before you go to bed to help with your nail health. And this is a really, really weird one, and I have not tried this one. If you still wear pantyhose, and I'm not sure I do not, but who wears pantyhose? If you get a snag or a run in your pantyhose, you can apply a little bit of myrrh, and it stops them. It stops the snag from traveling and running. So weird. I think that's pretty cool. Let me know if you guys try these, especially that pantyhose one. I want to know if that really works. These are people that testify to it. Okay, now we're on to Arbor Vitae. So this is, Arbor Vitae is such a cool oil. Like, it's made from the trees in the Pacific Northwest that are over 1,000 years old. And these trees, these redwood trees, they do not, even when they fall onto the forest, they don't decompose. Like, it takes them forever to decompose. So they're actually called the tree of life. So I love arborvitae to dust with. So I don't know if that's a tip or a trick, but that's just like I use that. You can use it for skin health and for pimples and stuff like that. But and here my tips and tricks are to use it for canker sores, for pimples, and to prevent dogs, again, like DDR Prime, from chewing and spraying or wetting, like peeing where they're not supposed to. I believe Wendy puts this one in a spray bottle and sprays her flowers and her front porch because her dogs were like peeing on it. And she doesn't want them peeing there. So now they don't. They literally do not do it. So I don't have problems with my dog chewing or peeing, but I also have an 11-year-old and she doesn't really do anything like that. But if you have a puppy or a spiteful dog, try using arborvitae in a spray bottle with some water and spraying the stuff you don't want it to chew or pee on. Right, the Breathe Stick. So I don't know how many people out there have this, but this is kind of like a Vicks vapor stick, you know, all natural though. I can't get the lid off. There we go. So it's in a base. It's not petroleum, but it's in a base where it's you can use it to glide it on like your neck and your chest and your sinuses to help open up your airways. That's its regular use. What you can also use it for is under your arms as a deodorant. So try that. You can also use it as a pain stick, like on sore joints and muscles. It just helps to calm them down and relax them and take away that achy feeling. You can also use it for headaches. So in a pinch, you don't have peppermint and frankincense and past tense, which is for headaches. You can use the Breathe Stick for headaches. Plus, you can opens up your airways. All right, HD Clear. So HD Clear is our roller for clear skin. If you suffer from acne, this is a really, really great roller. And it's, once again, it's not an oil that's diluted, so it's full strength essential oils in here. You can use this as a deodorant also. I did not know these things, you guys. I was just using deodorant as a deodorant. You can use these as a deodorant. Let's say you run out and you're waiting for your next shipment or whatever. You can also apply it to the bottoms of your feet or on your feet if you have that itchy stuff that you get from walking around a public shower or, you know, pool. So this will help clear that problem up for you. HD Clear. Plus, it's fantastic on pimples. Okay, we have so many more to go. Here are some other ones that you can use for a deodorant for your armpits. You can do Immortelle as a deodorant. You can do Intune, and Intune's our focus blend. So you'll have very focused armpits. Clary Calm is a great one to use on your armpits. They have Hope Oil. I don't know if anyone's ever bought the Hope Oil. It is a blend, and it comes in a roller. And when you buy it, all the 100% of the proceeds goes to, I don't know what, if it goes to Healing Hands Foundation, I'm thinking. But you can use Hope Oil as a deodorant. You can also use Cypress with fractionated coconut oil on your armpits. You can also apply Immortelle to, if you're a man, you can apply it to your left ankle for some giddy up. So women, you may want to be buying Immortelle for your hubbies if they have problems with that. I ran out of Purify and I couldn't find my empty bottle to show you, but Purify is our like cleansing blend. And besides using it to clean out odors and stuff in your house, you can actually apply it to those spots on your face that are black and you can't get those black things out of there. It clears those up. So try doing Purify. You can dilute it if you're very sensitive too. Lemon oil is good for the white spots, those white things that kind of like usually they get in like on the sides of your nose. And I had one, and so I know this works. And I just put some lemon on there, waited a few minutes, and then used a cotton ball and scraped it right off. It was amazing. I was so excited because that stupid thing was on there for months, and I hated it, and I could not pick it off. It just wouldn't budge, and the lemon just took it right off. Clove and actually lavender, both of them are good for splinters. So I wish I would have known this because my son had a splinter a while back and we couldn't get it out. It took us forever. But clove oil, Zach, good for splinters. Yeah. Citrus Bliss. So again, if you are pregnant or know of not pregnant, a nursing, so it deals with babies. If you're a nursing mom, Citrus Bliss helps to open up your breast ducts for nursing to help you get more milk flow. Okay, peppermint. So, I mean, there are so many things for peppermint, it's crazy. But you can add a drop of peppermint into the toilet before you go to the bathroom to help. First of all, it helps purify the bowl. Second of all, it actually helps you to go. So if you're having problems with that, especially if you have problems like where you get nervous, like if you're going in public and you're just like, you can't go, like stage fright with number 2. So peppermint oil into the bowl. Also, and I did this last week, take a 16-ounce spray bottle, fill it with water, and add 20 to 30 drops of peppermint oil, and then go around the foundation of your home and all around the windows and spray. This is going to help keep out the ants and the spiders and all those creepy crawlies that tend to want to come into our house in the springtime. I hate those things. I did this because I saw one ant in the house last week, and after I did it, actually it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was already 2 weeks ago. After I did it, and I haven't seen a single ant. And Wendy, my friend Wendy, swears by doing this, and I never did it. She always told me to do it, and I didn't do it. But I did it this time, and I'm so happy. And we'll see how long it lasts. I think she does it like 4 times a year. Maybe if it's been really, really rainy, repeat it because the rain's going to be, washing it off more. Also, you can use peppermint and sandalwood for hiccups. So if you're a person who has perpetual hiccups and those are really annoying, peppermint and sandalwood. I don't know exactly how you use it. Maybe you would gargle with it, I would think. All right, you can use Breathe and the Virage Serum for sunburns. So I've never used Breathe for the sunburns. So if you've used Breathe for a sunburn, let me know. I guess it's really, cooling. I have used the Virage Serum. So if you guys don't have the Virage Serum, it's part of that Virage skincare line that I love. And you can actually get all 4 products. I think there's a wash, a moisturizer, a serum, and the toner in a set. And it's cheaper that way. This is awesome on sunburns. So when we went to South Carolina, North Carolina last year, my daughter got really sunburned because she didn't want to use my homemade sunscreen, which protected all of us, and she did not use it, so she got really bad sunburn. This was amazing. This literally healed her skin within a day. It was incredible. What it's for, typically what it's for is anti-aging. So it's really great for fine lines and wrinkles. It's got that Immortelle in there. So I love my Virage Serum, and I'm all out, so I need to get some more. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the emotion oils and how you can use them besides what they're supposed to be used for your emotions. So I'm not sure if you guys know about the emotion oils. They're sometimes overlooked, like they're blends, and like, you don't notice them maybe when you're going through your cart and adding things to it. They're fantastic. So like the first one's Motivate. This one smells like chocolate peppermint. To use it, it's to help with motivation, with energy, with getting things done. But the hack of it is that you can use it for headaches. It's got peppermint in it. You can use it for focus, and you can use it for digestive issues. So you can put it on your belly if you're out of digestion, or peppermint. So Motivate is a good one for that. These also, besides coming in the small 5 milliliter bottles, they also come on roll-ons. So they're a little bit cheaper because they're already diluted and they're roll-ons. The next one's Cheer. So some of you may have gotten this during our BOGO. I think it was the last BOGO we had. So Cheer is, supposed to be for happiness and feelings of sadness, but you can use it for inflammation also. So if you have areas of inflammation in women, you can use it for your monthly cycle. So making a roller ball and rolling it on your abdomen. Passion. Passion is our passion blend. It's our inspiring blend. To me, this is a super romantic smell. I love it. It's got sandalwood in it. But you can use it if you're overly tired and to help balance your hormones. So another good one for you women out there. Okay. Forgive. So Forgive, of course, it's kind of like, what it says. So if you have you're having a hard time with maybe a grudge or an emotional, you haven't been able to release something emotionally, Forgive is a great oil for that. But what the hack is, you can use Forgive for congestion and respiratory support. So you don't have Breathe or Peppermint, none of those oils that help open you up. You can use Forgive. You can just put it right on your sinuses or do it in a diffuser, and it'll help open up your airways. This is my favorite emotion oil. This is Console. So Console is like, I think it's called the Comforting Blend. And it's a great one, you know, if you need like a hug. It's kind of like a hug in a bottle. But for our oil hack, Console is great for skin repair. It's also good for swelling, edema, and for bowel support. So I've never tried it for bowel support, and you guys know with my issues I have, I'm going to be trying this. I'm going to be starting to put this in a roller ball and rolling it on probably 3 times a day and see what happens. I love that smell. And the last emotional oil is Peace. So this was a great one. It's a reassuring blend. This one just brings a lot of comfort. I use it for my son at night to help him relax for bedtime. The hack is, you can use it for fertility and for afterbirth support. So, you know, putting it in a roller ball and rolling it on. None of the emotional blends are for internal use. So you're going to want to diffuse or apply these topically. Okay, so those are emotional ones. I don't have the body wash, but you can use doTERRA's body wash as a facial cleanser. You can also use, if you have the baby line, I think it's coming back out in the summer. The baby line has a body wash. You can actually use that for your baby or your child's hair. And in there's a diaper rash cream that is fantastic as a sunscreen. So if you are not a DIY person and you don't want to make your own sunscreen, which I will be doing a video on that when it gets a little bit warmer outside, you can use the diaper rash cream as a sunscreen, and it works really, really well. Along with, you can actually use that as a deodorant too. I've had a lot of people tell me that they use that. I actually have those products. I just didn't grab those. They just kind of popped into my head. Okay, the On Guard soft gels, which I do have the bottle, but it's down there. So if you have On Guard soft gels, and let's say you run out of On Guard and you're waiting or whatever, you can actually break those open and you can apply those to your children or to your spine or your feet for a boost of immunity. Zendocrine, the Zendocrine oil. So Zendocrine is the detoxing oil. This is a fantastic thing if you drink too much and you are feeling it that night or the next day. You can add this to your water and take that internally. You can even diffuse it for that. But what it's also good for, the hack is, it's great for a lingering cough. So you would gargle with this with some water, and it's great for a lingering cough. Zendocrine also comes in soft gels. So you can take a couple of these if you drink too much the night before and a couple in the morning to help you feel better. But what the hack is that you can use this for poison oak. So I'm hoping you guys don't get poison oak, but it happens. You know, summer's coming. So you can take the complex daily along with, or the soft gels along with the complex, which isn't, I think that it's on back order. You can take those for poison oak, plus take some Purify and put it in a spray bottle and apply the Purify to your skin where the poison oak rash is. I would think that it would be the same for poison ivy. Poison oak and poison ivy are pretty similar. And I know a lot of people get poison ivy. For intimacy uses, you can use cypress, ylang ylang with some fractionated coconut oil down there. And you can even use peppermint beadlets. So if you are a fan of peppermint beadlets, it's another little added bonus. So you don't have to share that one with us. You can just keep that to yourself. All right. The last, I think I went through, Slim and Sassy gum. There was something, so I didn't write this one down, but I remembered and I grabbed it. Slim and Sassy gum can help with like motion sickness. So it's a good thing to have in your purse. It also is good for headaches, they say. So it's supposed to be typically used to increase your metabolism and ward away your hunger pains. But, you know, these are tips and tricks and hacks. So another thing, this isn't actually an oil hack, but it's like if you guys got the foaming hand soap pumps, what I do is I take Dawn. Well, first I put water. I put like almost all of it water. And then I add like that much Dawn dishwashing detergent. And then it's my foaming hand dish soap, because I like to use Dawn. But it makes your Dawn last a lot farther, and it's foaming and it's sudsy and it's great. So that's what I do with these bottles, these foaming hand soap bottles, besides using it for the On Guard hand wash. Okay, so the last three things I'm going to tell you, they're not really hacks, but they're cool diffuser combinations that I just came across and I wanted to share. One of them I've actually shared with a lot of you, and if you came to one of my kids' classes, you'll know it. So I love when you can do a diffuser blend that smells like something that you, like a food, something you're familiar with. So the first one is apple pie. So if you want to smell apple pie, all you have to do is take cassia and arborvitae and put those two together in your diffuser. And it smells, it really, really does, you guys. It smells like apple pie. So cassia is like a cinnamon vanilla blend type thing. Or it's not a blend, but it's an oil that smells like that. And then arborvitae, which I talked about before, it has like a wood smell, but it smells like apple pie. So if you want to try it before putting it in your diffuser, if you don't believe me, take off the caps and smell them together. It's apple pie. The one that I do in the kids class, if you've been to the kids class, we made root beer floats. And you guys can do this like for kids. They like the smell of root beer floats. So you can make them a roller bottle and use that as their like perfume. So you would take wintergreen and citrus bliss or serenity. So you can do serenity and wintergreen or citrus bliss and wintergreen. And this tastes like, don't eat it. It smells like root beer float. It's amazing. It's so good. And then the last one, and I really want to try this one, but I'm out of Purify. I might have to go and ask my mom if I can have a little bit of her Purify so I can try this one. It's fresh baked donuts. So you take Purify and citrus bliss, and that's supposed to smell like fresh baked donuts. I cannot wait to try that one. So if any of you guys out there watching have Purify and citrus bliss, let me know. Put it in your diffuser or just like smell it together and tell me like how close does it really smell like fresh baked donuts, because I'm like really wanting to smell that one. So that's pretty much it. Do you guys have any tips or tricks that I haven't mentioned for any of these oils or products besides what they're typically used for? Please post them. Even if you're watching this on replay, post them in the comments so we can all learn from each other, because the more that we can use with these products and oils, you know, the more that we're going to enjoy them. So if you just have a product for one thing, you know, it's not as cool. Like if you can use it for a lot of different things, it's better. It's way more awesome. So please, if you have tips, tricks, hacks of other products, other oils, post them. Do not be afraid to post them in the comments and let me know. I also want to get a little bit of feedback from you guys about when would be the best day for me to have another diffuser making bracelet class. So I know there was a lot of good response that you do want another class because you couldn't come to the one last week. So post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever day of the week that you want. And then I'm going to pick a date that has the most people that respond. So please do that, because if I don't know when you guys can come, then I'm just choosing any random dates, and it may not be good for you guys. So do that for me. Post in the comments, or if you feel, you know, shy, you can message me, text me, or Facebook message me, and just let me know what day of the week works best for you if you're interested in having coming to a diffuser bracelet making class. So that class is you get to make your own diffuser bracelet using all my supplies, and you get a free bottle, a 5 milliliter bottle of wild orange for $10. So it was super popular. Everyone had a lot of fun, and I know a lot of people didn't get to come. So please let me know. Please, please, please let me know. And I'm probably going to have to jump back on here on Wednesday. Or no, because I'm going to go see the Avengers again. I saw it yesterday, and we're going to see it again on Wednesday. We already have tickets. So I'm probably going to jump on Thursday because it's the first of the month, and I want to pick our April winner from the LRP Love Raffle and any winner for the Testimonial Tuesdays that people posted. Plus, I want to go over all the new specials and the new deals for the next month. So I don't know what those are until May 1st. So I stay in the dark as much as you guys do, but I'd like to come on then Wednesday. So you get to see me twice this week. So I thank you guys for watching. I know this was a long video, but I had a ton of stuff to talk about. If you are just jumping on live, I see my sister-in-law, Amy, and I'm wearing your beautiful necklace you gave me. It says family is everything, if anyone is curious, if you can't read it. And she also got me a beautiful bracelet to match for my birthday. If you're just jumping on and you want to rewatch this when I'm done, it's got a ton of great tips and tricks and hacks in there. So you can get a pencil and paper and write them down, and then keep them with you where you keep your oils. All right, everyone, I will see you back here on Thursday. Have a great week, and talk to you later. Bye.